what's going on, Poke fans? Once again, welcome back to Silent Lab YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be looking at Wailord featuring Frostmoth or a Wailord Frostmoth rogue deck for a standard format. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. So what is so special about Wailord? It's a 200 HP stage 1 Pokemon with the Water Whale ability that says whenever you attach an energy card from your hand to this Pokemon, it recovers from all special conditions, meaning that we don't need to worry about being affected by a special condition as long as abilities are not turned off. And on the other side, Hydro Pump attack hits for 10 plus 40 for each water energy attached to Wailord. Theoretically speaking, it can one-hit knockout anything as long as we have enough energies attached to Wailord. In order to power up Wailord, we are playing Frostmoth with the Ice Dance ability, which says that as often as you like during your turn, you might attach water energy from from your hand to one of your banished water Pokemons. The only catch is that Wailord needs to be on the bench. In order to be successful with that combination, I decided to play 4 switch cards and 2 copies of Air Balloon. Additionally to the Air Balloon, this deck also is equipped with 2 copies of Buff Padding. With the Buff Padding, we can have 250 HP on our active Wailord because it have exactly 4 retreat cost and it can gain 50 extra HP boost by having this tool card attached to it. So with 250 HP, it's going to be much more difficult for our opponent to one-hit knockout Wailord, and that's pretty much simple as it is. Additionally, why in the world we wouldn't decide to play one GX Pokemon that can use GX attack? So there is a Resolute Blade Keldeo GX. It can simply fit perfect in this deck list that can use GX and hit for 50 times the amount of opponent's benched Pokemons. It can be in the front against some GX decks and protect us with the Pure Heart, with the Sonic Edge, and again we can go for 110 against anything and it won't be affected by any opponent effect on the active Pokemon. 2 copies of Crobat and the Dene GX are also included for that data change and Darkest Set ability as well, so we can get as fast as possible Frostmoth and Wailord combo with enough energies to start dealing heavy damage from turn 1. In order to find energies, I am playing 4 copies of Captious Beckett in this deck, which is a very good card for the water decks and for the Frostmoth combo. It says that you can search the deck for up to 2 water energy cards and reveal them in your hand. Additionally, for Pokemon Setup and Search, 2 Evolution Incense, 2 Communications, and 4 Quick Balls. So 8 cards in total that can help us to search and set up, which in my opinion is more than enough. Additionally, 4 Switch and 2 of each that I mentioned, Air Balloons and Buff Padding. In addition to those cards, there are also 2 training card stadium cards that help us to get energy from Discard Pile back into our hands, so we can always have that extra energy available for a Wailord. Additionally, we could go either way with more energies or maybe with more communications and evolution incense by just removing 2 Buff Padding, so that can be then in that case more consistent. Maybe weaker against some decks, maybe stronger against some decks, but then again, with 250 HP on the Wailord, it's definitely going to be hard for an opponent to score a knockout against it, only for a simple price card. Speaking about supporter cards, the deck doesn't play too many supporter cards. It actually plays 10 supporter cards in total for different types. So starting with 2 copies of Boss's Orders, 3 copies of Marnie, and 3 copies of Professor Research for draw support, as well as 2 Nessa, which is a new supporter card that says that you can put up to 4 in any combination of water Pokemon and water energies from your discard pile into your hand, and obviously 12 regular basic water energies. And this is the deck list that I'm going to use in today's video. So if you already didn't, please consider subscribing to the channel, using CCG Castle maybe as well. If you're looking for any of these cards, you should definitely be pleased with prices and with store as well. So let's move to the game test for today's video. I actually got some time to share with you a video with a deck, so hopefully you're going to be happy with the performance. So see you in the game. Alright, so starting just with a single copy of a Snum. However, I have Pokemon Communication in my hand, so obviously I can trade Wailord for something like the Dene and grab a fresh hand of 6 new cards, hopefully being able to set up. Oh, interesting. So we're gonna play versus Coalossal VMAX. That is gonna be a interesting deck to play against for sure. And it looks like it plays some sort of Chinchino as a draw support as well. So there is a Quick Ball for a Fighting Energy into second Minccino. And it's my turn. And the top deck is a Keldeo GX, which have pure heart ability, and with my Keldeo I can definitely buy some time bypassing my opponent Coalossal VMAX. As it looks right now, I have a couple options, but I think that the best one is just to go with the Dene, or maybe to get that Crobat and potentially try to draw some cards with it. I can pay retreat cost. Oh, I misclicked and I didn't search anything. Oh my goodness. Sometimes it just happens. It's okay. We're just gonna pass the turn, save the Keldeo, and try to get something as the top deck. Obviously, as long as I have Keldeo, at least I can be sure that my opponent won't be able to knock it out, so he will definitely need to find a way to get that boss's orders in play, and with the boss's orders to catch my Snum from the bench, which is not gonna happen this turn, so it's okay for me, at least for now. Also, good thing about Keldeo is that Sonic Edge attack. Sonic Edge says that you can literally go through everything. The damage isn't affected by any effects of opponent's attacks, and that's really good. And there we go. So there is Coalossal VMAX, and right now my opponent can try to use Eruption Shot, or he can potentially try to find a boss's orders to grab Snum in the front. Okay, there is a Breeder's Nurturing card, which says that you can choose up to 2 Pokemon from the bench and search the deck for evolutions and put on those Pokemon's evolving cards. In this case, Chinchino. So with Chinchino on the bench, right now he can make do, discard card from the hand and try to get that boss's orders. So Eruption Shot 440. Oh, oh, yeah. How in the world I forgot that the Coalossal is just a VMAX, not a GX. Jeez, okay, it's not my day, obviously. So, there's a Marnie, and my opponent definitely needs energy from hand to put it on the top of the deck so he can trade it with a Ranguru, but at least he gave me much better hand right now. So there's a Make Do, and looks like that he potentially might not be able still to get energy as the top deck, but who knows, we shall see. Oh, finally, there it is. Okay, so we lost Keldeo, but we preserved our more important cards, like Captious Buckets. Let me go with a Quick Ball, and let me grab that Crobat. Somehow feels like a better option to me. Yeah, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, still I can play Research for 7. And still get nothing. That is absolutely brilliant. But that's nothing new, unfortunately, while you're playing this deck. At least I can get 1 energy into my hand. Okay, so he going for 240. Alright, that means only one thing. That means only one thing. There is a good chance and high odds that he will probably throw a boss's order on my Whaler next turn, but I might be completely wrong. We shall see. So for now, I guess I'm just gonna go with 1 more energy attachment and pass the turn. Good thing about Crobat is that I can potentially... my opponent can potentially take a 2-price card knockout, which is a gritty way, or he can simply try to find a boss and knock the Whalmer out. So he have 2 solutions. Yeah, he decided to go obviously for a Crobat instead, which is good for me. Which is definitely good for me. Okay, so Air Balloon has a top deck, so Ice Dance, and I can put energy, I can throw Air Balloon, get more energies into my hand, throw the Marnie, hope to find Bucket, and a Wailord. Okay, I managed to find all that I needed. That's the only Whaler that I have available. I'm not sure if I will have enough energies. I think I won't. So that's gonna be a good try. So 6 times 4, 24, 28, 31. Yeah, so mine is like 20. With the Hydro Pump, that's not even close. So I'm hitting for like 290. So I was short for like literally 1 energy card. Wish there was 1 more energy that I could potentially attach to my Whaler in order to knock my opponent Colossal. However, he have G-Max Boulder, so he can simply knock me out. And after he do that, I won't be able to basically get back because all of my resources are unfortunately waste. So how to make do? Maybe he's trying just to simply finish the game this turn by finding a boss's order into the Dene for the last 2 price cards, which is an obvious move. And that's a Primate Wisdom. And G-Max. Okay. Whatever I tried to do, I think that's not gonna be enough. If I can find Nessa as a top deck, potentially Comeback might be optional, but I don't know. Okay, no Nessa. However, let's go with a quick ball. Still have Crobat, so there's a chance to hit that Nessa. So Crobat for 4, there's a Nessa. I'm gonna go for the Wailord as well as I need a couple energies, and next turn I can get another. But the problem is I'm not gonna even have enough for the knockout. If I hit for 30, I'm hitting just for 10, so literally... Oh, but there's a Stadium. Yeah, Okay, all fine. All clear. We can try to use that Hydro Pump and come back somehow. The only problem is that still I'm like 3 price card away, and my opponent have that second Colossal VMAX ready on the bench, so if I'm potentially able to one-hit Naga next turn Colossal VMAX without losing the price card, I might be able to win. But he still just need 1 card, and that's the boss's order. If not, I can get 4 energies with the Nessa, 1 with trading card, and I have 1 in my hand, so that's literally like 6 energy cards plus 4, that's like 10, and that's like 410 damage, so it should be enough for the Naga. But there's a boss's order for that game, and that's a GG, so he can simply grab a Crobat and put the energy on the top of the deck and simply hit for that Eruption Shot and for 260 damage due to the weakness. So it was a close call, definitely. The only problem was when I made a mistake by not taking the Dene turn 1 with Communication. Otherwise we would probably win this game, so that's a GG.